Mr. Speaker, this is a great continuation of amazing work the legislature has done and the rest of Oregon in trying to help us keep a rail line to the Coos Bay, actually Coquille area. This rail line began service to this area in 1916, and in 2007, the group who was managing it chose to stop managing. At that time, a number of people here, and I want to particularly acknowledge the work that then member Susan Morgan, now County Commissioner from Douglas County, in having set up a transportation work group down in our area, southern region, have done to assure continuous work on that and eventually to have the Port of Coos Bay become the owner. New negotiations have resulted in the ownership going all the way to Coquille and then to Denebo, Oregon. That line is being repaired, and with the last of a Tiger II grant that was just received, will be operational, we expect, in September. When the line was closed, it put at risk many jobs in the South Coast. This continuation means that those jobs will continue to stay there. The companies have moved their freight using trucks, which has been much more expensive for them. They've actually laid off people over the period of time because the expenses were so high, but with the reintroduction of the rail line, all of them are gearing up to be able to produce at a lower cost products from the South Coast, from American Bridge to Southport, a little sawmill on the North Spit, to a new company, Oregon Resource Corporation, which will be delivering sand to the rest of the nation. This is a very important link. This is the last part that we asked for. When they were finally getting ready to run and operate the line, it came to their attention that it goes through a number of different port districts, the Coos Bay Port District, and then into the Siuslaw Port District, also the Umpqua Port District, and finally up through to Eugene. And in order to run it, they believed that this bill was necessary to give them authority over the entire rail bed and allow them to do the work that they need to do. I have checked with each and every one of the ports, and they are all in agreement with that. I've also checked, and as you'll see on the list of sponsors, all of the members whose districts are engaged have signed on. I appreciate the work of all of those people. I appreciate all of the southern region legislators who have helped make sure that we continue to have rail service to our area, and to our federal delegation who has made it a priority as well. So again, I urge and I support to finish a project that we've been working on for a number of years. The tunnels that we talked about at the beginning have all been repaired and fixed. There are over 100 water crossings they're still working on, and they're doing all of that at a reasonable and under expected costs. I appreciate the work of the Port of Coos Bay in making this happen. I urge your support. Further